In the Bible, there are phrases which seem to be said by men that sound as if it were a woman speaking, and no one can deny it. For example, when Christ says, "How many times I wanted to gather your children, as the hen gathers her chicks under her wings, and you did not want to. Also, my little children, for whom I am suffering labor pains again." How is a man going to compare himself to a hen or to a woman in labor pains? That is absurd and ridiculous. These are the types of phrases that are obvious so that one realizes that these things are not said by men, but by a woman. But since these evil men tried so hard to hide that Christ is a woman, that they put it as if it were men saying these phrases, and no one has been able to decipher what they really mean. On the other hand, I have deciphered them, and it is because I am the only one who can decipher them. God clearly says that the lying pen of the scribes changed the truth into a lie. And it is because these mortal men are so rebellious with perpetual rebellion that they didn't want to respect and honor Christ as God commands. And it is because they don't like that Christ is a woman. That is why today you see religious men promoting that same lie, that Christ is the Son of God. When saying that Christ is the Son of God and not his wife is the great lie that evil men used to hide the truth of God the Father and Mother. That is why the manifestation of Christ today is vital for everyone, because only Christ, the wife of God the Father, is the one who reveals the truth that the lying pen changed into a lie. There is also phrases like when Christ says to God the Father, "So that all may be one as you and me, and I in you. May they be one in us, just as we are one, I in them and you and me, so that they may be perfect in our same unity, so that the love with which you have loved me may be in them, and I in them." It is so obvious that this is not a son talking to his father, but rather a wife talking to her husband about the children they will engender and give birth to together. It is Christ herself telling God the Father that she wants all her spiritual children to be created just like the two of them, in the perfect unity of their eternal love. That is not a conversation between father and son, and you know it. And if you didn't know it, well, now you do know, because Christ herself is revealing to you that this conversation is between God the Father and his wife, his Christ, of whom God's children are made. Amen? Amen.